We have to get to some basketball news, Jack, because there's a Jesus. There's a delightful bit of basketball news going around, Jack,
Yeah.
uh, over here in New York. So I didn't. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see this coming.
I'm not sure many people did. And it kind of felt like it was out of the blue, especially considering what he had done with the Knicks too. There was something about how he like brought them to the final or whatever for the first time in a really long time.
He brought so Tom Thibodeau was fired after 5 years, four playoff appearances, um, and a berth to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 25
That was
years.
it. That was it. That's what I was thinking about.
So for the first time in 25 years, the New York Knicks were in the Eastern Conference Finals. For majority of the last 25 years, the Knicks have been awful or inconsistent at best. And say what you want about Tibbs, he was the best coach they've had in a long time. And the fact that they fired him is one of those like, Knicks, what are you doing? Forgot the cameras on the other side of the room now. Forgot the camera's like on the opposite side where usually is. Like the camera was to my left,
Yeah.
and now it's to the right.
Getting used to a new setup like that is weird for sure.
It's weird. It's annoying sometimes, but it's.
What you have done has made God very unhappy.
It's one of those times, Jack. Did you just play a SpongeBob sound out of the blue?
I just did. Why? Is that gonna get us in trouble?
No, it better. It's not. For God's sakes, we have a couple SpongeBob memes. It's fine.
We do. No, we do. I'm just, that's like the disappointed SpongeBob music.
I love it.
That's what it's become known for anyway.
This is pretty much.
When I was little, that little note there from SpongeBob was more used when something weird happened on screen and a character was
yeah.
like, "What?"
Yeah.
Now it's just like the disappointed.
Yes. So, what do you think of this, Jack? Because like the first thought that I had was Mike Malone's going to be the next Knicks coach.
Yeah, that's where my brain went to. Is they're just gonna try and hire Mike Malone?
It would make too much sense, to be honest here.
Definitely out of nowhere, but they probably just want to like change something up because at some point soon. I
They're
don't know
right
how
there.
they did last year. I don't remember off the top of my head. Let me look it up.
3 seed in the East. They had the 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. Yeah. They had a really good record, but they were the 3 seed. Beat the defending champion Celtics in 6, and they probably could.
Yeah, well, thank God for that.
What's up?
I said, thank God for that. Thank God for that.
No kidding, right? They probably could have beaten the Pacers, but Indiana was in a better spot. Indiana just played a lot better, and this comes down to, the defense for the Knicks was not great. It wasn't. And as much as, credit to Thibs and everything for changing the culture around over here in New York, the defense was not really good. And you could point out to Karl-Anthony Towns, you could point out to a couple things. I don't know if Mike Malone's going to fix that if they do decide to bring Malone in. But the Knicks are right there. I don't know why you make this move unless you are 100% confident you're bringing in Mike Malone to be your next head coach.
The NBA is such a weird league. A lot of teams will like make weird moves like that. Like you remember the Milwaukee Bucks firing their coach when they were the 2 seed in the middle of the season.
Yeah, Budenholzer, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It happened recently with the with Memphis when they fired Taylor Jenkins.
Yeah.
I
don't know why like teams just make like goofy moves like that.
I don't know.
It's just another one of those goofy moves. I don't know.
It's one of those weird things where you just have no idea what's going on.